what's up? It's Autumn from Resting Keto Face, and I just went to the grocery store and I wanted to show you what I bought. I get a lot of questions on Instagram about like what's keto friendly, what's not, and it can get very expensive very fast depending on the products that you buy. But what I'm going to show you in this video is not my typical grocery trip. We already had some staples in the cabinet, but I just wanted to stock up on a couple things and try a couple things. So yeah, let's go through it. Okay, obviously this is a lot of food, so we'll go through it a little bit at a time. But I just want to say, you can see our cat over there going through some more stuff. I am the only one in the house that does keto. It's myself and my wife, and she doesn't do keto, but she cuts out some sugar with some of these products. So some of these are shared, some of them are not mine, but she does eat other stuff, like she eats Pop-Tarts and whatever. I don't feel like I need to make anybody do keto. It's totally a personal choice if you want to. And so, yeah, just a disclaimer before we get started. So first, I'll start with the fruits and vegetables. I've got some hearts of romaine because we like to make some salad, and this just lasts a long time. Usually each of these will make 2 salads, so 6 total servings on here. And there's not nutrition facts on here, but lettuce is, I just don't count it as carbs, honestly. I don't think anybody's ever had a diet issue because of lettuce, so. I also buy these cherry tomatoes because I don't want to cut up a whole tomato to use it, and usually I only use these in like salads, or I cut them up and I put them in a dish, and I just think these last a little bit longer than the big tomatoes. And I also like the flavor these have better. I think they're roughly 1 carb each. Can't remember, but yeah, I just throw a handful in whenever I'm cooking because I like the flavor. And then after that, we've got chayote squash. If you have never had this, you seriously need to try it. I wish they didn't come individually wrapped in plastic like this at our store, but that's just what we have. They are kind of like an apple meets a zucchini, sort of. They're squashy, so they're gonna have seeds inside them, but they're very crisp and mild, and you can eat them by themselves without cooking them, or you can put them in soup. They're just super versatile, and they're one of my favorite things to eat. And then I'm gonna go over here. I got some zucchinis because I want to grill, and I like to slice these into like zucchini steaks and marinate them in Worcestershire sauce and add some garlic and pepper and salt to them. So good. And then I got cucumbers for salads, some avocados to go in salad, and I'm going to make chili, I think, this week. So I'm going to put some of that in there. And then the apples, I do not eat these whole. 1 apple is going to be between 16 and 20 net carbs. So what I do, these are small, so these are probably about 16. What I do is I cut them into 4ths, and when I make chicken salad, I put half of it in there. And then whenever I make another meal that I want to have like an apple flavor, like sometimes I do a baked chicken with some apple on it and feta, I use just 1/4 of it, and that's 4 net carbs. Now, this is not going to be the same for everyone. Everybody's different. Like some people totally cut out apples altogether, and that's fine if you do. But I like to have just a little bit of variety, and I really like the way the apples taste, so I make them fit into my daily macros. So now, obviously, the biggest food group here is dairy, but we love cheese. Alex and I both. We make a lot of like grilled cheese sandwiches, and I use these to wrap hot dogs in, and we put these on eggs, and there's just so many different things that you can do with sliced cheese. Really like to make 90-second bread, do some egg, do some bacon, put one of these on there, and it's perfect. These are also good if you want to top like a baked chicken recipe. This is just, it's great, it's easy. A lot of people are going to tell you not to buy shredded cheese on keto, and I totally get it. If you're going for super clean ingredients, you're probably not going to want to buy this, and that is because in shredded cheese, they put these anti-caking agents. I'm trying to look for it. Yeah, potato starch right here. Some people want to cut that out, and if you do, that's fine. It doesn't really bother me, and I hate shredding cheese, so I can deal with 1 carb here or there to not ever have to shred cheese. And it makes it really easy to make like fathead dough when you buy the pre-shredded mozzarella. Also going along with the dairy, I have this kind of cheese. It just tastes so good. It is 1 total carb per serving, but we make charcuterie boards, and this is one of our staples. And then we have some of this Neuchâtel cheese. Maybe I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't know, but it's like 1/3 less fat than traditional cream cheese. I don't buy Philadelphia, even though I know it tastes better because I'm cheap. These are like 80 cents a piece. something like that. So I usually have a couple just to have on hand because, you know, Fathead dough uses it. Sometimes I make cheesecake. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for, but this is like a staple that I try to keep in the fridge. And then sour cream, also we like to make homemade ranch and then dip pork rinds in it a lot. So this is really good in that. It's also good in chili. You can make sour cream cheesecakes. I mean, there's so many different recipes that use this, and these are only $1. And it is 1 total carb per 2 tablespoons. So definitely good there. The last dairy item that we always buy every single time we go to the store are these massive things of heavy cream. These I think have carrageenan in them. Some people try to cut that out, so if you're trying to cut it out, Great Value is not the brand for you. That doesn't really bother me. Once again, I'm not the cleanest keto dieter. I'm trying to do this for life, and I also am on a budget, and sometimes you've got to be a little flexible with your broad goals to make something like this work. So yeah, we pick up 2 of these because we both put this in our coffee every single day. We also use it to make whipped cream, and then you can use it to make cheese sauces and stuff like that. These are new. I've never tried them. They are like $3.80 or something like that at our Walmart. We just got a keto section with some Rebel ice cream in it too. I honestly didn't even read the macros before I put it in the cart, but one serving has 150 calories and then 15 total carbs, 4 dietary fiber, and 9 sugar alcohol. So 2 net carbs per serving, 8 net carbs per pint. That's awesome. And I haven't seen this flavor anywhere. There's also a jelly donut. The one thing Halo Top does really well is have variety in their flavors. Some other keto flavors have a lot of variety, like Rebel and Enlightened. I like their variety, but I just have never seen these flavors. They're so creative. And then Too Good Yogurt is something that Alex and I both eat. I've been on a Faye 0% kick because it's like 5 net carbs per cup, like a whole cup of yogurt, and it's really cheap. But we also like these if you just want to buy a flavored kind. So that's all the dairy, and let's look at the drinks now. Gatorade Zero is not a good source of electrolytes. I'll go ahead and preface that. But it is a good, like, fruit punch drink. If you just like something sweet, sometimes you like to have Gatorade. I grew up drinking Gatorade playing sports, so it's just one of those things that I like to have in my life. And I'm glad that they have them in a zero sugar brand now. I'm glad they have them in a zero sugar variety now. So yeah, 2 total carbs per bottle. Not bad at all. Again, not worried about the carbs there. Some people get worried about every single net carb, and I don't. I think if that's the way you think, you need to let that go. Also have Sprite Zero Sugar. We buy the big thing every time because I use this for everything. I put it with Diet 5 juice and have like a refreshing summer punch thing, and then I use this for alcohol mixers, and then we just drink it plain all the time. So one of my favorites there, and I like that it doesn't have caffeine because I have a coffee problem. Also, we have A&W, which is really good to have refrigerated, and then you add a little bit of heavy cream, and it makes like a root beer float without having to have ice cream. If you've never tried that, you need to try it. I don't think I've done it in the bottle before, but usually I do 1 can of Diet A&W and 1 to 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. So this broth I like to have on hand just in case I want to make a soup. I use beef broth for chili, and I use chicken broth for like broccoli cheddar soup or like a low carb chicken noodle soup. If you want to see that recipe, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely post that one. This one's already on my channel. If you go to the low carb chili with beans recipe, this is used in that. So yeah, I just like to have 2 of each on hand just because you never know when you're going to want to use a little bit of broth. I don't really have any meat in this trip, but I do have this Star-Kissed tuna. I don't eat tuna, this is Alex's, but if you need a good protein source that is non-perishable to have in your cabinet, Star-Kissed tuna is good. Make sure you get it in water because in oil is nasty. And then I keep canned chicken in the pantry too. And then the last thing that I have are the sauces and this brownie cup. Let's see this first. Birch Benders just came out with this line of brownie in a cup, pancake in a cup, muffin in a cup, and they're so good, and the ingredients are really clean. These are like $2.50 per cup. Duncan Hines also has cake in a cup now that's keto friendly, and it is $1.98 per cup at Walmart. In my opinion, this is worth the extra 50 cents. So if you're missing brownies and you're on keto, try this. And then last we have these GU sauces. I've never had any of these before. My friend Philip tried them and told me to get them. And yeah, this is the one that I saw him post about, and it's two carbs per serving. So really excited to make something and put this in it. And then I'm about to make a salad, and I'm gonna try one of these. I think I want to try the honey Dijon because I've really missed honey mustard dressing, but I saw these and I just could not resist. They also have like a sweet vinaigrette. It's like a creamy vinaigrette like this, and I think there's one other flavor that I didn't get, but these just showed up at our Walmart, and I also can't wait to try them. All of their sauces are award-winning, so yeah, really happy about GUs. I'm so glad they exist. And then I didn't say anything about this, but these are my favorite like snacking chips. I'm gonna make some protein balls this week, and I'm gonna put these in here to see if that tastes good. Because I had some Enlighten brand protein balls. Too sugary, knocked me out of ketosis, don't like that. So we're gonna try with these and see what happens. Okay, I had to take my glasses off because the blue glare was too much. But that was my grocery trip. I hope that gives you some ideas for next time you go. You don't have to shop at Walmart. If we could afford to not shop at Walmart all the time, I would gladly not shop at Walmart all the time. We have a Publix in town, and I go there for sales, and I go there for like specialty goods, but I just can't afford some of the stuff all the time. And if you're in the same boat as me, man, it's a struggle. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I hope that you got some ideas. And if you've tried any of these products and you like them or you don't like them, let me know in the comments below, because I like to see what everyone else's tastes are. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want to see more from me, you can hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications below. You can also find me on my blog at www.restingketoface.com. Very active on Instagram and on TikTok. My handle there is just @restingketoface on both. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.